happening in the descent into Hades icon?
This is a very dramatic icon. Of course, the resurrection, we think of it as Christ coming from the tomb in a Western, probably iconographic idea. But in the Eastern Church, Christ descends into Hades. He breaks the gates of Hades and descends into the abyss to bring out of the shadow of death those who await him. So in this icon, we see Christ in brilliant garment. And he is taking at Adam and Eve and bringing them out from the graves. Also with them are King David and King Solomon on one side, and on the other side we have Moses and St. John the Forerunner. He has the nimbus as well, because he is the one who came before Christ, and he is the one who showed us who Christ was, who baptized him. So he is also a very important figure in this resurrection icon, the descent into Hades. We see the mountains again, and I've mentioned that they help. We have these steps that the mountains form, but here the mountains have the shape of a chalice. They remind us of the Eucharist. Christ is enveloped by a mandorla. It's a liminal space between the material and the spiritual world. There are also 3 crosses in this icon. We have the cross formed by the broken gates. We have the cross in Christ's halo, and the cross that the angels are holding above, reminding us of where he is coming from. And the cross is gold. It's the cross of glory. It was his suffering that enabled us to see and for him to come and bring us out of this Hades, this dark abyss.
And the women, you have Eve, and who's behind Eve?
She is also a righteous woman, one of the prophets. She is not named, but she represents all women.
So in this icon of the resurrection, we have humanity being saved. And the mountains, which are in the form of a chalice, are they saved also?
All of creation is saved by this. You can see how the light is coming from the mountains, the hills, the earth. So we are all participants in this resurrection. When we contemplate this icon, it brings us joy. We can feel the joy. There has been the suffering, and then we have the joy that we've come through the space.
It's very interesting because in other branches of Christianity, the focus on the resurrection is on the human being. But here in this icon, it's very clear that it is the entire created order that is going to be resurrected. That is something that's very unique about the Eastern Christian Church.
Yes, definitely the mountains there, the caves, that all play a very vital role in being the space where this is happening. And it is also indicates that we live in this space ourselves.
So the resurrection is not only spiritual, it is material also. Meaning that it's the body and the soul that will be resurrected, and it's the entire created order also. So the material world plays a vital role in salvation for the human being.
Yes, and it's through God's love and his sacrifice that this was possible. It shows the, I guess it could be called a dichotomy of Christ. He ascended a cross, and then from that cross, he descended into Hades. It's very dramatic. It kind of brings into focus really what happened. Because the cross is there in the icon, we know what it is relating to. And this is why he died, is in order to save us. And it shows this the action of saving, the action of bringing back Adam, which is all humanity. Because he is the new Adam, and this is the old Adam who is in Hades, awaiting this great event. And of course, St. John, the forerunner, has foretold this, that he is Christ, and prepared us. He was preparing people before Christ revealed himself to the people at the Theophany.